There's a message on the computer. It's like, we're doing everything okay. Hopefully everybody can hear us.
Yes, let's see. Malcolm, Tanya, Agranda, Sam, Michael Reardon.
We're opposite.
Yes.
This camera's, I was going the wrong way as I was scooting.
We're opposite, but I'm still aligning my antenna.
You still have to align your antenna.
Yeah.
Everything's flip-flopped. Uh-oh. Didn't want that to happen. I'm trying to follow along on the live chat on my computer. On my phone. All right. Hello, everyone. See, Agranda is here, and Sam K, Malcolm and Tanya, and Michael Reardon. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm curious. Malcolm and Tanya, are you actually both there? Or is it Malcolm
or Tanya? Oh, there's Nick.
There's Nick.
Just possibly. I tried that. It had been going just fine with just the live chat, and then all of a sudden it just started playing an ad, which I didn't want to see. Helen's here. Oh, it's Malcolm. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have two names. We're never quite sure whether, and sometimes people use other people's accounts and they let us know. All right. So did anybody bring food with them? We actually have. I'm getting messed up with the Beverly Brooks. Hi, Beverly from East Sussex. Yes. So yeah, we have some. Ross, you have them over there. Some, of course, things that Richard has sent us.
Yes, you want me to actually show the section?
Yeah. So one of the things we have is this Bothams of Whitby. And I don't know if that's going to look all backwards on the screen, but it's Generation Fruitcake.
Can't get over the size.
Yeah, this was the one that was like a huge, huge headstone.
And we also have...
Malcolm has Marmite. And Siobhan is here too.
Nice.
Hi, Siobhan. And we also have Winter Brack, also from Bothams of Whitby. Okay. And both mentioned having them with cheese, so...
Let's see. And Helen has cream tea.
Oh, nice.
And Sam K, you're having Chinese later? Love Chinese food.
Yeah.
There's Graham.
Hi, Graham. And Nick is having a couple of chapatis with melted cheese in between. I don't know if I've had a chapati.
I don't think I do.
I don't think we even know what it is.
If there's cheese involved, we'll take it. And there's Sarah Stevenson. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And Lashers.
And Lashers.
Oh, the text is the other way around, so the mirror image with the label.
Okay, so that everybody can see it okay then.
Okay.
It's just us that everything looks backwards. And we actually also forgot to mention, basically Indian flour tortillas. Okay, so we're used to the Mexican flour tortillas. That sounds good. That sounds like a quesadilla then.
It does.
If it's like a flour tortilla with cheese in between, we would think of that as a quesadilla. Yeah. Agranda's having pork with black beans and rice.
Michael Reardon has cider and gin not in the same glass.
Oh. And we are drinking, I just quickly prepared a cup of tea. Oh, here I go again. Let me doing this all day. So this is Coronation Tea Blend, also sent to us by Richard. First time we're having it. So I'll give that a try. I actually have mine in a corgi cup that Ross got me for Valentine's Day. It's supposed to keep it nice and warm. So I thought that way I can have it warm the whole time.
Sam K mentioned perhaps try Bacon Buddy. We had the Crisp Buddy, but we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't tried a Bacon Buddy. And I know the bacon is different here than what you get in the UK. So I don't know if we get the same experience. Yeah.
To try it though.
Yeah.
Bacon. Hi from Sunnybird, Stephen T.
Hi, Stephen. Oh, Sunny Brid.
Oh, sorry.
And Agranda says, love Brid.
Sorry.
I think I'm saying that right.
I apologize. I don't have my glasses on.
We have Tony G from East Florida. Oh, we have somebody from the US. Wonderful.
Yes.
And Helen's mentioning chapati is like one of your tortillas, but curry flavored.
Nice.
And thank you for the kisses, Helen. All right. So shall we eat some of these? Now I forgot. Now I got them all turned around. Which one's which? Yours. Oh, now I know yours has the lemon on top.
Yeah. I gotta say, I know I've said this before about our usual American fruitcake. The brick fruitcake looks so much better.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the citrus there.
Ooh, I'm looking. Lashes is having all these specialty selected Brie de Meaux with M&S beetroot crackers.
Oh.
You know me. I'm always up for cheese. And we actually do have a piece of cheddar because it was mentioned to serve these cakes with cheese as well. And while we don't have Wensleydale,
One said with cheese, one said with butter and cheese.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know what the actual rules are, but we've got both. We have a little bit of spread, and then we also have our cheese as well.
Yeah.
And Nick is mentioning he doesn't see Americans using HP sauce on Bacon Buddies. Yeah. Well, I don't really see Bacon Buddies here, and it's hard to find HP sauce.
It is
Yeah.
hard to find.
It's in international markets, and that's about it.
But I would not be opposed to trying it.
Oh, and Sam K is saying in the UK, some biscuit companies sell boxes of the broken biscuits that got damaged in the production. Even the broken biscuits are sold here.
Yeah. There's,
That's nice.
from a place not too far where I work, when I'm actually in the office, we have a place that actually sells fortune cookies, the broken
I was
ones.
wondering if, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always fun. They get them for a cheaper price, and yeah.
Just big bags of misshaped, broken fortune cookies.
And Michael Reardon says, remembering when my mom used to make cheese and milk with bacon. Sounds very unusual.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Speaking of good, which one do you want to try? Which one?
I think I'm trying. I can tell yours better. I think I'm trying that one.
Okay.
I think I'm trying the Generation Fruitcake.
Okay. They both look good.
Except I've never tried getting ketchup or brown sauce out of a glass jar. You've never lived. Oh yeah. I mean that's the ketchup, the Heinz ketchup. Remember it used to be anticipation, and they're trying to pour the ketchup out of the bottle and waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give this a try.
Yes.
Very nice.
Full of fruit, obviously fruitcake, but
I'm assuming like raisins, currants, and I didn't read up what was on it, but that seems to be what's typically in there, and that's what it looks like.
full of flavor, moist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should try it with a little cheese.
All right.
Oh, no, Grana says, remind us what time it is in Cali, please. It is noon. In fact, I had to do a double check because last time we did a live stream, we did it at 11 a.m. and it was 7 p.m. in the UK. However, we switched to daylight savings time a few weeks ago now. Now, and a good thing I double checked is like, oh, wait, we need to do this at noon to get the 7 p.m. in the UK. So, yeah. So I don't know. I think you also switched to daylight savings as well. Is that right? But maybe a little later than us.
Yeah, if you can let us know.
Yeah.
On the ground, remind us. No, I'm sorry. It was.
Oh, Jacko says next weekend. Okay.
Yeah. Just noticing also Sam K adding barbecue sauce to baked beans. And a ground of crackers and cheese extra nice with butter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so soon. A ground answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Next weekend they'll be switching over. And Nick was saying when they moved in, they used to dig the back garden as the Victorians always dumped things. We found plenty of HP sauce bottles. Oh my.
There's Jacko.
Hi, Jacko. And yeah, 31st. Okay. Neil McHugh. Hi, Neil. Mariage Frere. French brand of tea. I haven't heard of that. Maybe not available here.
Yeah, I've seen it. So you like it with the cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Love that fruitcake.
Oh, wouldn't I? Hey, wouldn't I? Finn is well. Yeah, spring forward, fall back. I don't mind falling back so much, but the spring forward,
Yeah, it's more of an adjustment.
I've had a hard time because it's just getting light when we get up, and then you go back to it being dark when you wake up. Makes me a little crazy. Makes me tired.
Yeah.
In fact, they keep talking about maybe just having not switching the clocks.
Okay.
And some states actually do that. Hawaii is like that. I think Arizona also stay on standard time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was talk they wanted to do daylight savings time, which I'd rather just stay on standard time. It'll probably never happen. I feel like we voted on it. People voted for it. Nothing's happened. So. Oh, will we see Finn?
Yes.
We'll have to lure him out with a treat.
Or just...
Oh, what's our weather like here? It's actually nice and sunny here today. Yesterday was very rainy and chilly and windy. It felt like winter came back, but it's always good. We could use the rain. Man, I didn't have to water the garden now for a while. So, but today it's kind of cleared up.
Yeah, it's definitely warmer today than it was yesterday.
Yeah. So it's a nice day. Fall is called autumn, and we use autumn too, but not as much. We use fall much more commonly. Yeah. Take another bite.
That was very good. Good sunny days.
Sunny where Grande is, still chilly. I'm not even sure what temperature is outside, but plus we do it in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I always have to look it up to convert to Celsius.
It was definitely warmer this morning than it was yesterday.
Yeah.
How do you like the tea?
I like it. Yeah. And of course we love the tin. Beautiful tin. Celebrating the coronation. If I can, here I am again turning it the wrong way. Yeah.
So I got started on the royal family.
Well,
nothing negative.
Do you watch Steve and Lindsay on YouTube? Taste testing our foods. Steve and Lindsay. Is that their channel name, or I might recognize them more? Because we watch some more regularly than others. We may have seen them, but trying to think. Magenta Otter Travels. We watch her fairly regularly, and Magic Geekdom. We watch theirs quite a bit.
Temperature here is in 5 Celsius.
5 Celsius.
Yeah.
Searching for my roots. I think we have seen some of theirs. I wouldn't say watch them consistently. We have seen some. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I brought the royal family, it wasn't anything negative. I was going to just mention how I was watching like morning news and saw there was seemed like quite a big to do about. Okay, so it looked like there was a doctored photo of Kate.
Well, that just went on and on. Then you feel so bad after you hear what's been going on that Princess Catherine had to come out and do a whole video just so people would lay off. It was, I had a bad feeling something bad was going on just because she was out for a long time and long time recovering for the surgery. And finally, people forced her to, the media, they were just going crazy. So.
Yeah, you feel.
Yeah, I feel, and thinking of Prince William too, thinking his father and wife are going through this. So.
Just terrible timing. I just remember that at the time, so just regarding the whole photo doctoring thing, of all things going on right now, how terrible.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever guarantee they were not going to be touched up?
Anyway,
but yeah, just horrible timing.
Yeah. Definitely been. I'm sure it's all over the news in the UK. It's all over the news here too.
Yeah.
Oh no, unskippable adverts. I didn't even realize they came through on live streams, but yeah. Oh, and Helen's talking about the huge parcels with chocolate from I forgot the name of the channel. They had it up here. Searching for my roots. Yeah. Of course. We've definitely had plenty of parcels with chocolate sent to us as well from Richard and other viewers. In fact, we'll have one coming up on Tuesday. More unboxings. So, yeah. Oh, reacting to my roots. Okay. All right. And then Nick was saying, 6 to 7 degrees Celsius nights, but a few 3 for the foreseeable future. Okay. Oh yeah, the plants. Yeah, I actually brought out this week I have a plumeria and it goes dormant and I keep it in the garage and it's a little iffy when to take it out. You don't want to take it out too soon. But I think it's safe. I think it can get down to 40 degrees and it's okay. But they definitely like it's more of a tropical plant. So I have to be very careful because we don't live in a tropical climate, but we can kind of make adjustments. Yeah.
And we also have quite a few succulents.
Yeah, I have quite a succulent collection. Well, a small one on the front porch. Oh, some people are giving suggestions on browsers.
Jacko, do you like whiskey? I rarely, once in a blue moon, I'll have whiskey. I'm trying to recall the last time I ever saw you drink whiskey.
Yeah, it's probably been a while. Yeah, I feel like we have brandy sometimes, like around Christmas time and eggnog. Usually mixed with something else. But yeah, I wouldn't say I drink a lot of whiskey either.
Sam K has a question: why can't the FDA allow Americans to have the same foods the EU has?
Good question. We don't know.
And I am in no way disagreeing with you on your chocolate is better, for instance. Yeah, no.
We have been seeing more Cadbury show up though in world market, so there's that.
Yeah, and we've definitely seen comments similar in regards to foods like why does American food have to have so much preservatives, coloring?
Mm-hmm. There's been some pushback, especially in California. Like we just saw some food coloring, food dyes are going to be banned.
Red ones.
Yeah.
That's associated with cancer, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
This is really good.
And let's see. And Agranda's asked about what sort of climate is it cooler, more changeable than further south? We do get winters. It depends on where you're at in the state because we're in a Central Valley. We're basically considered Mediterranean climate. So we have hot, dry summers. We get very little rain, and then cooler, rainy winters. But if you go just up an hour from here, up into the Sierra Nevada, you're going to get heavy snow. Big, heavy snow. So very different climate up there. California is very diverse. And, we've got deserts. We have the redwoods, which are part of the Pacific Northwest rainforest. So very, very different depending on where you live in this state. And big thing here is you don't get the humidity the way you do like in the south, like the southeast. It's very humid there.
That's a message. Miguel.
Hi, Miguel.
Hey. And asking if you like zebra cakes, referring to the snack cakes. Yeah.
I was going to say Ross is the snack cake.
Yeah. Love zebra cakes.
Yeah. So glad you could join us, Miguel.
Yeah.
And then we have, John. Hi, Ross and Tina. Thanks for doing another enjoyable live. Just wondering how eclectic is your musical taste and as eclectic as your food taste?
Did you want to start?
Yeah, I'm terrible because I really, I grew up in the 80s as a teen in the 80s, dating myself here. I still love 80s music, 80s and 90s. You're a big 90s music fan. So I feel like I'm not as up on all of the current music.
Yeah, what these kids listen to today.
Yeah.
But yeah, you love your 80s and 90s. I love 90s music. A lot of 90s music that came out of UK. Mm-hmm. And but listen to just about anything, but just absolutely love 90s music.
Yeah, and I even enjoy, like folk music. So speaking of eclectic, I like folk music. I enjoy a lot of different types of music. I would say country is not really my favorite.
Okay, yeah, you have a point there. Reggae and country, I probably wouldn't catch myself listening to very much.
Reggae's not bad, in my opinion.
I'm trying to remember the last time I heard you put on reggae.
Yeah, that's true.
You're getting the car together, and what do you put on? Put on hard rock.
80s. I even like, the older music too, like that our parents listened to. Yeah. And Richard's here. Hi, Richard.
Yes. Hi, Richard.
Glad you could join us. And just to catch you up, we are having The Winter Brat, and
Generations.
Generation Fruitcake. I keep forgetting the name of that one.
And I mentioned before, cannot get over the size and weight of this wonderful cake.
Yeah. And Neil is asking, are you watching any UK TV? Not at the moment. What did we watch recently, though?
Oh, we were watching.
It's probably something old because we get stuff on Netflix. And
let's see, we're watching Succession now. Then the week before that, we were watching The Tourist. And before that, what were we watching?
now I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we were watching something. It was funny because I think The Tourist got some BAFTA awards, but at least the first season was mainly filmed in Australia, and then they were in Ireland.
Yeah.
But that was enjoyable. We liked that one.
We do. Enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank though on because I know we watched some UK programs, so people have to give us some. If you know something's available on Netflix, of course it may be different what we can get here compared to the UK. But we always enjoy learning about new programs that might be out that we might like.
Definitely. Michael
Oh,
Reardon.
and Jeff Marriott. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. See, Michael Reardon. I'm a child from the 50s, so enjoy 60s and 70s. Does that mean Pink Floyd? There's some Pink Floyd there. Love the Floyd. Nick Jarrett, yeah, the Redwoods have been on my news.
Oh, that was crystallized orange. Richard just said Winter Brat sticky loveliness with crystallized orange because we did notice you thought it was lemon, but it's actually orange.
Okay, thank you.
And we have it with some cheese here too. We have cheddar. We weren't sure whether we should eat it with the cheese on top or go back and forth.
So what are you having now? Are you finishing up?
Oh, and Michael Reardon says there are redwood trees growing in the UK, not as big as the California ones yet. We actually have some redwoods in our yard. Of course, they're very tiny compared to what you see on the North Coast, but they're beautiful trees. I like them. Yeah.
Finn has entered the kitchen. I am moving the fruitcake out of the way. 1 second.
Oh, and Miguel, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. I hope he is doing okay. It's always scary to have to go to the hospital. Oh, Finn's making an appearance now. Little wiggle worm Finn. Oh, his nose is going, but you can't have any of this. In fact, I kind of freaked out because I was cutting one of the cakes and raisin fell on the floor, and Finn was like, Ryan's like, no, can't have raisins. Oh, Nick Jarrett also likes 80s music, and John, 80s and 90s, especially 90s UK indie and Seattle grunge. Oh yeah, good old Seattle grunge. Yeah. Wouldn't I? Smith's New Order, Manchester music.
Yes.
You are the, what is it, Manchester?
Manchester. Is it Happy Mondays? I just go through a list of like my playlist, but Happy Mondays.
Yeah.
One of those things where you're put on the spot. Stone Roses. But yeah, loved New Order and Joy Division before that.
And Jeff Marriott grew up with ELO, Dire Straits, Fleetwood Mac. Knew all those. And Helen's also mentioning the 80s. Michael Reardon, child of the 50s, enjoy 60s and 70s. Nick Jarrett, yeah, the Redwoods have been in online news doing well in the UK climate. Okay, good. It does seem like they would do well in that climate. That's what's so weird too, because we're so hot and dry here, but you go up to the Redwoods. And the thing with our coastline is, even though it's hot here, a lot of times it's very foggy at the coast. So it's fogged over there a lot, and that's part of how they get their moisture up there. Plus, they get a lot of rain. It smells so good up there too. Redwoods really smell nice.
Yeah. If I can ask a very quick question. I was wrangling Finn. Miguel there was an issue with Miguel's brother?
Yeah. He just said he went to the urgency hospital.
Oh.
He had some issues.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And Neil McHugh is saying that Detectorists is great. Haven't heard of that one.
I don't know if that's on Netflix or.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that. See if we can actually access it. That's always the question too.
And Granda asking if I saw the film yet. I have not. And I believe that covers the death of Ian. Spacing on the last name. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm on the spot. It's like
I missed that one. I think I'm behind.
it's a latest entry.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the rise of Joy Division and then the death of the lead singer
Oh, okay.
Ian, and I'm spacing on his last name, but I have not seen it. I think it's in black. Ian Curtis, thank you. I think it's in black and white. Yeah, I'd like to see that sometime. I don't know if it's available on either Netflix or
Yeah.
YouTube. I'll have to look for that.
Oh, and Sam K is saying that they have to pay for the TV license.
Right, yeah.
It's over £100. We don't have anything like that because we can get free TV. We finally went to an antenna. We pulled the plug on cable TV, and we just have an antenna and then pay for the streaming services, which of course ends up adding up quite a bit.
I remember seeing that commercial about basically something implying that there was this van slowly going in a neighborhood, and there was a guy with headphones. And okay, yeah, there's a woman. She's watching Columbo. She doesn't have a license, and basically, summary: if you don't have a license, we will catch you. I think it was from the 70s.
Okay, yeah, I was way behind. I'm looking on my phone.
And Jacko, I love the Marmite variety. Yeah, cannot wait to try that.
Yeah, yeah. We tried on toast yet with melted cheese on top. What did we do when we first tried Marmite? We actually had it on crumpets, I think, with some cheese.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we definitely have it on toast. I love it on sourdough toast, and I'll have to try again with cheese. Me being the cheese lover. Jeff stopped paying TV license decades ago.
I was kind of wondering about that. If you have to pay for a TV license, what about streaming video? If there was like any additional fees, taxes
Because I'm assuming the TV license is that just for regular like over the air
over the air?
TV?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Marmite drinks are nice on cold days. We haven't tried that.
Yeah, we'll have to give that a try.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. Jeff Marriott prefer Loaf Real to Marmite. Ooh, ham and melted cheese toasty.
That's always good. I love ham and cheese. That's a good combo.
Yes.
Open Helen's also recommending Detectorists. I have to look that up. Detectorists. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
See if we can find it.
Yeah, I'll have to do a search on that tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so TV license for anything that streams the BBC channels.
Okay. Yeah, so a little different from the way our TV's set up. Yeah.
The first time I heard that, I thought, is that a joke? Really?
Yeah.
Couldn't just tap my hands with its wet little nose.
I remember back in the days when we were kids, it's like nobody paid for any kind of TV. Of course, we only had what? How many channels did we have to watch?
We had 4 channels. Yeah. And of course, there'd be the PBS channel. And
They always ask for money. Yeah, they're publicly supported.
it seemed like every other day they were having fund drives, telethons.
Yeah. I feel now though, even with because we have Netflix and we have Max, former HBO Max.
Mhm.
Well, and we have Amazon Prime. We have so much stuff. We could never catch up.
Yeah.
Plus, we watch YouTube too, so we're never without things to watch. But it is always fun to really get into a new series, and then it'll be like every night we'll want to watch. Okay, let's watch the next episode.
Yeah. I think maybe there was one show. Okay, was there ever one show where you just binge watched? I mean, I'm talking like in a couple days, you got it done.
Trying to think. If I have, it's been a long time.
Okay.
I haven't done that in quite a while. What about you?
The closest thing for me would have been Breaking Bad. Just
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. One episode after another, I just could not stop watching Breaking Bad.
Thank you, Sam, for promoting the like button.
Thank you.
Oh, and then Helen was mentioning about 13 pounds a month for the TV license. If it means no adverts whilst watching an exciting, scary drama, yes. That's the other thing. I understand. I think we might have more ads here.
It could be.
Because I feel like they'll hook you into a show without ads for a while, and then it'll be like after so many minutes, another set of ads, another set of ads. And that's actually why I like streaming too. It's like no ads, thank goodness, because that's all we get. And then the other weird thing that I understand is not common in other countries is, especially when we watch, say, the 6 o'clock news or 5:30 news, the big national news, the drug commercials.
These pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals.
It's as though they only think the demographic is people that just
that are older.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
I mean, really overboard with the pharmaceuticals. And Ruth was the same with Breaking Bad.
Beef on we saw Beef on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
that was good. Yeah, that was really different. We enjoyed that. Oh, wouldn't I? Sopranos. I watched that and then didn't finish it. And we could totally binge that if we wanted to because that's on Max.
I'm embarrassed to say I have not seen a single episode of Sopranos. So.
Yeah. Yep. And Helen loved Breaking Bad too, and Saul. I never did watch Better Call Saul.
Haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one. No. Another recommendation for detectors. I hope we can get it.
Yeah, we have to definitely see if we can find it.
Oh, and Amazon Prime has introduced now ads. Pay extra for no ads. See.
Yeah, because Amazon is hurting for money.
Good point. I feel like I did hear that. And that's the one we watched the least. Is Amazon Prime. Yeah, because I think there was a big uproar like, wait a minute, we're already paying for Prime. Why are you giving us ads?
Yeah. I just think it's ridiculous. Well, Sarah recommends Better Call Saul.
Grand daytime TV here is full of Sterilift incontinence pads and burial insurance ads.
That's funny. Oh, man. That's... Oh.
Oh, and Nick's getting adverts about insurance, gambling, and fast food after watching news about the Ukraine. Huh.
John has a question. What would be your dream 3-course meal? Starter, main course, and dessert.
Ooh, that's tough. Dream, I don't even know. There might be something out there I don't even realize. But I know when we go, we have this one steakhouse we go to, and I always like for the main filet mignon. I don't have steak very often, but I do like filet mignon.
You do. Mm-hmm.
And for starter, might be boring, but I always like salads. But sometimes we have fun appetizers too. I'm trying to think what appetizers we have. The potato skins.
Potato skins, prawns. What else? This is bad on the camera.
I know. We're just sitting here. I keep thinking back to, because we always go all out when we go to that particular restaurant. Like we have what's the name of that dessert? The mud pie.
The Mile High Mud Pie.
We really enjoy that one.
Yeah, it's a chocolate cream pie. It's very, it's.
Well, it's got like ice cream in it too. It has a lot of ice cream. I think it's coffee ice cream.
Yeah.
Which is really good. Coffee ice cream and chocolate. I really love that.
Yeah. And they have something, our Black Angus, they have something called like the campfire, whether the campfire deal.
Yeah.
And you can pick what they call it, the wagon wheel sampler. And it's basically all their starters, but small amounts of it. So you get a little bit of everything, like the prawns, the potato skins, vegetables dip. And there's definitely some other things I'm trying to remember. Then you can choose your main course. I know you go for the filet mignon. I would go for sometimes prime rib. And for dessert, yeah, that was always a good choice.
Yeah, I do enjoy that.
Yeah,
definitely. I'm thinking like a nice Something I wouldn't have very often. I always like filet mignon. Yeah.
Love honey tots. Free love honey tots.
I think it's toys. He corrected it to toys. I'm not even sure what.
Hmm?
I'm kind of afraid to ask. I don't know what love honey toys
Honey
are.
Toys.
I think it's something we don't have here. And Sam K. Cool energy saving smart lights, 4 LED strips. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, actually, my house came with. Drives me crazy. They're energy saving lights, but they have these weird sockets in them, and they're hard to
Yeah.
find. Like I have to buy them on Amazon or
It's annoying.
yeah.
Yeah, but they are more energy efficient.
Yeah, they're supposed to last for 7 years, but that hasn't really been the case. I feel like the ones in the bathroom go out quite frequently.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'll excuse me for one moment, Finn is booping my knee. Okay.
Ruth says, "Don't ask me." Yeah, I was afraid to ask. Let's see. Oh, and Agrana, how far from San Francisco are we?
About 2 hours? A little bit more?
I think we're less than 2 hours. I mean, Sacramento, maybe an hour and a half or so from San Francisco. We haven't been there in quite a long time, but it's about an hour and a half. It depends on the big thing is the traffic. I'm thinking this with no traffic, which anymore it's hard to find. If you get in traffic, it could be 3 hours. You never know. Oh, Jacko, have we ever been to Ireland? No. That's another place I would love to go is Ireland. It looks beautiful there. And I have heard that the Guinness tastes better there. Oh, and Sarah's asking, where's Finn? I'll do the videos. In our kitchen area, we have this little gate. Started when we got him as a puppy to kind of keep him confined to the kitchen. So when we do videos, we actually keep him out of the kitchen most of the time because he'll start pawing at you. And
Mhm.
so a lot of times we can see him from where we're recording. We can see the little gate and he'll be watching as we record. Let's see.
Oh, in miles, how far is San Francisco?
Yeah, that's why in miles, I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. Wouldn't I? Funny how you do distance in hours. Because I'm trying to. Is it 90 miles? I don't know. I haven't looked it up, and that might be from Sacramento.
Haven't been there in
I
years.
can't recall. Yeah.
Plus, right now, with this large homeless problem there.
Yeah, we've been hearing, depending on what part of the city you go to, sounds like they're having a lot. Plus, and it's very, very pricey there too. A lot of people are getting priced out, but it is a beautiful city. Love the Golden Gate Bridge. That's like my favorite bridge. But yeah, we do tend to do distance in time sometimes rather than it's like, okay, if there's no traffic, it's this amount of time. If there's traffic, it's this amount of time. Yeah.
Just 20 minutes away. Yeah. Try cheese on toast. Yes.
Oh, and Helen says her nephew lives in San Francisco and is taking U.S. citizenship.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
It is a nice place to live, but yeah, it's just difficult to live there.
Yeah. As you said, expensive.
Yeah. Oh, are we married? And if so, for how long?
Would you like to answer?
We're actually not married. We're not married, but we've been together since
2007.
2007.
You didn't know.
I had to think about it. But was it? Yeah, 2007, 2008. Yeah.
It was later 2007.
Yeah. Which is funny because we've been looking into domestic partnership.
Yeah.
Just seeing the different options. It's like a legal thing that you can have set up and you get certain privileges, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
That you don't get everything the married couple gets, but it does come with nice things like hospital visitations. Like you'd be considered more family than, yeah.
So we've actually been looking into that since late 2007.
Yeah. And Nick, have you tried cheese on toast, grilled cheese with Worcester sauce? Oh yeah, I do that sometimes. I will just heat a little cheese on top of some bread and have a little Worcestershire sauce on it. Since our viewers, we would have never known to do that. It's our viewers that told us about that because it's one of those staples you always have in the kitchen. But I always feel like, my mom was always be like something in a recipe. I've used it in recipes, but never thought to put on top of something like that.
Yeah, and when we have our baked potato, jacked up potatoes, you always go for that.
Yeah.
HB sauce.
Yep. Yeah, we've been doing the baked beans on potatoes, the jacket potatoes, and I do like I'll do half of it with HB sauce and half with Worcestershire sauce. Yeah.
Jocko, I think a few more years, trial years, are needed yet. Just to make sure.
Yeah, Granda's talking about the homeless issues in San Francisco. It is very beautiful, but yeah, and homelessness has actually gotten to be it's even an issue in our area too.
Yeah.
Not as much, but yeah, it's definitely popping up all over. Oh, have we tried making toad in the hole? That's one of those things we keep talking about. Haven't done it yet. Yeah.
We actually, in our cupboard, we have a kit, a box mix
For the Yorkshire pudding.
For the Yorkshire pudding,
Yeah.
but then also on the box it had a recipe for
Oh, I didn't know it had that recipe.
toad in the hole.
Okay.
That's we have like multiple boxes of, oh, here's a German pretzel mix. Here's Yorkshire pudding mix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Rachel. Hi, Rachel. From Edinburgh, Scotland.
Wouldn't I? It's flowers in your hair loss? Go flowers in your hair?
Where's
We
my
talk about San Francisco,
San Francisco?
that song.
Yeah.
And hi, Rachel from Edinburgh, Scotland. Oh, Michael Rita, hopefully you'll treat us to something American. We've done a few burger reviews. That's been a while now
Yeah.
on some of our burger chains.
We have. We did some burger reviews. We have a couple American, and I know that this is probably going to make some people wince. We have a couple American fish and chip places here that in no way compare to like what you have there, but we're curious to try them.
Yeah, we have that Anchor fish and chips, which says London style, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Yeah. And there's an H salt.
H salt, I'm very curious about.
Yeah.
After we saw a video on that, and how it was actually a man from the UK that came over here and set up. Apparently, was very popular for a short time. It would have been when I think maybe a little before we were born.
Yeah.
That really took off. It started in California, but then he sold out to KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right.
And then they turned into franchises, and then it kind of folded. There's only a few left, and we have one in Sacramento. Didn't realize it. That is a franchise. So
yeah. I have a little more faith in going to the H salt than the other one that we have here, more close to us.
Oh, and Beverly's mentioning you should do a live unboxing. Oh, that'd be fun too. Yeah.
That sounds good.
And a Granda, yeah, we would like to visit. It is hard with elderly parents and Finn. That's part of the reason why we're not able to get there sooner. But you are looking into getting a passport.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I finally got my real ID after much poking and prodding. So I'm good for air travel. Now I just need to work on
the passport.
Yeah. They have to sell jellied eels if it's London style. Would you?
Oh.
Would you?
Jellied eels? Oh yeah. I don't know
you?
that I'd try that. And I've seen their menu, and they don't have those on. They don't even have mushy peas. They have hush puppies though.
Yeah.
So again, it's more like an American style, I think. We'll see. We'll check it out sometime and see how it is.
But isn't it like a true chippy? They offer curry sauce too, and I don't think the ones we have here offer curry sauce.
No, you never see curry sauce anywhere here. No. Yeah, in fact, Sam had mentioned trying chip buddies, which we've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't done it yet, but something else to try.
I like it, Jocko. People don't actually like jellied eels. It's a myth. Jeff Marriott tried it. Never again. I mean, I am kind of curious. I don't want to try it. I mean, if I had to, I'd try it. But I'm kind of curious what the flavor is like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a taste thing? Is it a texture? Is it both? That's just not really agreeable.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, and Natasha and Debbie, we've seen some of their videos. Apparently, they did a chip buddy video, trying with ketchup, HP sauce, and mayo. HP sauce was voted top.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yeah. So I wonder any other condiments that would go well on that. Because I thought basically it was that you would butter it and put the chips on. But it sounds like there are other condiments you can add in there.
Jeff Marriott answered both taste and texture. And Michael Reardon, have you tried tripe or cow heel stew? I don't believe we have.
No, I'm way behind you, I think, 'cause I'm scrolling through. Oh yeah, Sunday roasts. Oh, they made homemade chips. Wow,
Nice.
nice. Oh, buttered salt and vinegar. Okay. Tripe, no, even Clyde won't eat it. Is, is,
Hmm?
is tripe stomach? Some kind of stomach?
Can someone please let us know about tripe?
Oh, Kerrygold butter. We do get Kerrygold.
Yeah.
That's one butter we can get here.
Like Rhonda? Yes. Like oysters, they were once the food of the poor. Like lobster at one time was considered food of the poor.
Mm. Oh, the eels. Oh, sheep stomachs. Yeah, I knew it was some kind of stomach.
Stomach.
I was close. Yeah, I think that's one of those things that
Mhm.
I think it's not allowed here, isn't it? That's the whole deal
No.
with
It's not.
haggis. They won't allow you to have the um,
Certain internal organs.
certain internal. Because I was thinking, well, you can find liver and things like that, but yeah, I think stomachs they don't allow.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know what the rules are. But
Yeah. It's like, why can you have liver but you can't have stomach? Sorry, I draw the line at stomach. Yeah. Lungs. Like Rhonda. Lungs. Jellied eels, taste of nothing I've found. I really like smoked eel though. Haggis is amazing. Tried haggis once. Out of a can.
that just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Be one of those things we'd have to try.
I'd be willing to try it.
I'd be willing to try it too.
Yeah. There's Scotty.
Oh, fish and chips, mushy peas, and in bread cake with a cup of Yorkshire tea tonight.
Nice.
Yum. Hi, Scotty. Fish and chips. That sounds good.
It does. We have not had black pudding yet.
That's another thing that's hard to find here.
Yeah, when we had that full English breakfast at that one restaurant.
I was hoping they had it,
Yeah.
and they didn't.
Yeah. Curious to try it though.
Yeah. That's what I was hoping. I thought, well, if we could just have a little taste of it, I'd be very curious to try it. But they didn't have it.
Yeah.
And see, and I don't know if we could get something similar. Like we have a butcher near us that we haven't been to, but I kind of wonder. First, I was wondering, can they do like a cut that would be like back bacon? And could they do something like? Because I think that you can get blood sausage here. You couldn't import it, but I think it can be made here, and they might make it. Who knows?
Okay. I'd be curious to try that. Finn is still pawing at me. If you listen closely, you can hear him crunch. Let's see. Doing paperwork, so no comment, listening.
Oh, Siobhan says hi to Finn and lives in Northeast England. Amazing 11th century cathedral and talk like Geordies.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be really something to go over and see all the different cathedrals and
Yeah.
yeah,
It is.
all the history.
Definitely one of those things where if you're there, I wouldn't want to go for just a couple of weeks. I would want to go definitely longer just to try to absorb it all in.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so much to see. And every time you see another video of a new place, like, oh, that's beautiful too. I'd love to see that. So,
Yeah. I don't think I could drive though. When we watch these videos of individuals
Makes you
driving
nervous just watching, huh?
on those very narrow roads out in the middle of country. I just
Yeah, it would take some getting used to, trying to get used to being on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Black pudding tastes mostly like the spices. That's what I was wondering, and I was also wondering about haggis as well. There are a lot of spices in it that give it some flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see.
Amazed at how you pronounce words in English and not American.
Yep.
Oh, we try.
We try.
Oh, the what goes into a U.S. hot dog? Yeah,
It's scary. Yeah, it's scary.
yeah, yeah. Jelly deals. At least you know what you're getting.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
Oh, and Ted. Now here's one I don't know how to pronounce. Hello from, is it Wigan? Wigan, UK. Wigan.
I don't know if it's vegan. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact pronunciation.
Yeah,
Thank you, Agrada.
yeah. Especially the place names always get us. We try and then we're corrected. Oh, how easily can we differentiate between the different accents? Not very well, probably. I mean, we can kind of hear some differences, but I think we have a hard time trying to tell where they're from.
Yeah.
But it is fun, and oh, we also got we're getting some pronunciation. Yeah, but yeah, it's because that's one thing when we do watch series on Netflix. I usually have the subtitles turned on to make sure I don't miss anything, because sometimes if the accents are fairly heavy, it helps you keep up on them. And also if they're using, some words that maybe we're not familiar with, maybe some slang terms, then you can see it spelled out. It's like, oh, okay, now I know what they're saying.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't say we can identify them all that well. I don't even know if I could identify some of the American accents. I mean, sometimes you kind of know it's like, okay, they're from the South, but I couldn't tell you precisely where, because there are some little differences in Southern accents. Yeah.
Oh, East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, is it Wigan? Did we get it? Is that right? Wigan?
Wigan.
So I think both ways I tried was they were incorrect.
Greater Manchester, aka the Pie Eaters.
Sausages are a bit dodgy too. US UK culture differences video. I almost feel like we need to spend time in the UK to really do that.
Yeah,
Those are always fun to watch though, when we see other YouTubers do them, especially people who have lived for a while in both countries or both areas.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah.
Like people who have lived in England for a while, people who have lived in the US.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with Magenta Otter. She has dual citizenship.
Her husband has dual citizenship. Yeah, that's the luckiest, is you get to spend part of the year in the UK and part here. Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Helen, why do you say Kansas but Arkansas? That's so British.
Yeah, we have no idea how some of these names got their pronunciations. It's one of those things. I mean, there are a lot of names here, especially place names, where it's just like you just have to have grown up here and know how they're pronounced. Because yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, because we've got some weird place names here, like Tuolumne. If you saw how that was spelled, it's really strange. But
yeah, I remember like being a kid and we had an instructor pronounce Vallejo, Valley Joe.
See, we say it Vallejo, but really it should be Vallejo so it's kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah, then we have an English teacher saying, no, it's a Valley Joe. You said how it's spelled, Valley Joe. It's like, I don't think it's Valley, no, Vallejo.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Or like La Jolla. Jolla, La Jolla. So we tend to get, here in California, we get more Spanish names. Whereas like on the East Coast, you see a lot of places that were named after often cities in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What hobbies do you have? You want to start?
What are my hobbies?
What, sweetie, what are your hobbies?
It's becoming YouTube anymore is a big hobby. That and I had something off the top of my head and now I forgot.
Cheese making.
Well, I should do it more often. Eating cheese, is that a hobby? I do like to take I try to get out and walk all the time. Love getting out and walking around. We have a trail near us that I love to enjoy nature. So I definitely like that. I haven't been as good at keeping it up. I was running for a while and I still try to run once a week. So sometimes I participate in races and things like that. Yeah.
And I have hobbies in electronics, computers. Yeah, just one of those things where there's a certain point in life where it's kind of like when I'm doing my day job, I'd love to just sit down and work on electronics and work on microcontrollers, all different kinds of electronic projects. The moment I'm done with work, I just want to relax.
Yeah.
I just wish I had more time, just more time to focus on that. And hi, Sharon. Good evening, Tina
Sharon.
from Southeast London. Hi.
Oh, and then John is giving us that really long. That's a city in Wales, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've seen that before. Yeah. I was like, oh, I wouldn't even have a clue as to how to pronounce that. Yeah. Oh, and Nick, are you thinking about keeping poultry, or is it just, I every time I see people with chickens, I think, oh, that'd be so much fun to have chickens, but I'm just worried about the effort of making sure they're well cared for. Also, I really worry about predators in our area because we do have coyotes, we have great horned owls, and lots of things that might eat chickens. So, and I wouldn't rely on Finn to keep them away. So
yeah.
So yeah, but I know people do keep. I feel like more and more people are keeping chickens, and it'd be nice to have fresh eggs all the time. And yeah,
I could see you going for the goat, having goats, just goat cheese right there.
Oh, Michael Rudison, sometimes when he watches US TV shows, doesn't always understand. Yeah, same for us. Just I always wonder because when we talk, we always think, oh yeah, we don't have an accent, but of course, everybody else that isn't from here, we do have an accent.
And Granda's an indoor person too. Nice to, yeah, we envy you living by the sea.
Yeah, so that's my big thing. I would love to live close to the ocean. I feel like in a way we are compared to when you look at the US. I mean, there are some people that are, days drives away from any kind of an ocean. It's just so big. So being, an hour and a half from the ocean is fairly close, but not close enough for me. I would love to live closer.
It's part of Tina's retirement requirement, living very close to a large body of water.
Yeah, I just don't know how feasible it is. I don't know if it's true over in the UK. I know there's a lot more coastline there. Here, it tends to be expensive if you're going to live near the coast.
Yeah, very expensive.
Especially in California. I mean, California's expensive as it is. The closer you get to the coast, more expensive. Up near the redwoods, though, that's a little cheaper just because, if you're trying to find a job up there, it's not much, but it's really tough. Oh, if we do more like Bluetooth mics will be better. Yeah, see, we're relying on my laptop for the microphone. So
yeah, we should try that then.
Yeah, we have a little small microphone when we record videos, and it's not the best either.
Sharon, have you ever been to the UK or plans to visit? We have not been to the UK, but
not yet.
We plan to.
We would love to go, but yeah, not yet. I've been to Italy a couple times, France and Germany, a few little places, Switzerland, Mallorca. I've actually been to Mallorca, but that's it. Not the UK. Definitely on our list, though.
Yes.
Oh, and Grand is about 5 miles away. Nice. Oh, and about furthest away from the sea is 60 miles. So that's wow. Not far. Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, much different from here. Oh yeah, coastal erosion, people losing their homes, especially with some of the winters we've been having. You'll see these
Yeah,
beautiful homes that you think that thing costs millions and it's just barely hanging on.
that's scary.
You're thinking they're gonna have to destroy that house because it's yeah, especially for the people that live right on the coast.
Yeah, I can't imagine what their homeowners insurance is like.
Yeah, yeah. That's the other thing too we keep hearing about because we have wildfires too. And apparently a lot of insurance companies are pulling out of California. They're not insuring people here, especially if you live in a fire prone area. So that's been a tough. I feel like that's been
Yeah,
in the news a lot lately. People. Same thing's happening in Florida though, because they have a lot of hurricanes. So yeah, they decide now they have to do a lot of paying out. They don't want to do business anymore.
yeah. So if you're not being cut, you're paying extra.
Yeah.
And I think Helen has a thing for David Cassidy.
Oh, did I miss that? Oh, trying to find David Cassidy. And then Jeff Merritt, you will love cheese in the UK. I'm sure I will. I always love cheese, and yeah,
Mhm.
that was a big thing when I had a brief time in Paris, and I really wanted to go to a cheese shop. Managed to do it. That was like high on my list, and that was a highlight of my trip to Paris, actually.
Ruth has a question. Where would you go if you came to the UK? Well, I don't even think about it. Lightning round.
Lightning round. Well, I'm sure we're going to land in London, so you'd probably go to London. But I've always loved getting out of the big cities and seeing other parts, especially more countryside. Like Richard sent us all those beautiful pamphlets from the
Yeah.
Lake District, which looks beautiful. Um, and what we've seen of York looks like a really fun city too. Um, Trying to think where else. I mean, I know Cornwall. It's like all the places I think of, they're all over the place because Cornwall area looks lovely. Um, Trying to think where else.
Just
Of course, Scotland and Wales would look beautiful too.
and just being selfish, my love for '90s music. Manchester.
Manchester.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it would be tough because it seemed like everywhere I want to go, it's like all over the place. Although it's definitely a little smaller area to travel than trying to get around this country. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle. That's right. That looks beautiful too.
York as good as Chester.
Oh, and Sharon's asking about Studio City. How far? We're actually pretty far. I actually went for a while. I was at university in UCLA, which was not that far from Studio City. But we are, let's see, to Los Angeles. I'm going to give miles because I think I know the miles to Los Angeles. It's about 400 miles from us. So, and Studio City, if I remember correctly, is a little north of Los Angeles. So I'm just going to guesstimate around 400 miles. So not very close.
But how many hours?
Depends on the traffic.
Okay.
I think now if you take Interstate 5, which is really boring, but you can go real fast, maybe you can make it in 6.5 hours, possibly, if you're going fast, like 75, 80 miles an hour for a lot of it.
Ruth also mentioned you can get some kind of discount on rail travel, even if not British. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
say-
the times I've been over to Europe, I have traveled by train, and that's so much nicer than here. I mean, we do want to do Amtrak, but it's not the most convenient. If you want to get there quick, don't use Amtrak.
Notorious for being late. Yeah. I will say, just from the videos we've seen, it looks like your public transportation system there is very nice compared to, like, I'll just leave it at that. It looks very nice.
Except for a place like San Francisco. San Francisco has good public transit. They have a good bus system. They have Bay Area rapid transit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bash
But
my own area.
a lot of
or our own
cities
area.
no.
Yeah, it's like we have public transportation here, but
Yeah.
light rail, for example, has been described as scary.
Oh no, Granda mentioned Cotswolds. How could I? That's another place, Cotswolds. Definitely.
You want to see the Wookiee hole?
Oh, that's right.
How could you?
Where do I
forget
want to visit? How could I not say Cheddar? How did Cheddar Gorge not be the first thing out of my mouth? Yeah, that's high on my. I could do a whole cheese tour. I think of the UK and just go around to different cheese places.
I could not drag you away from the Wookiee Hall. I just like dragging a little child. No, let me go. I don't want to go.
Peak District. Okay. Roman towns, cities. Yeah.
Wookiee Hall is fantastic. A little commercialized now. Rail is cheaper in Scotland.
Yeah. Yeah, because as Ruth mentioned that the train can be expensive there. I think I have heard that. Yeah. Oh, maintenance are on strike. That's what I was hearing about Italy too, that they go on strike a lot. I must have gotten lucky because we were in Italy. It pretty much ran on time. We got lucky; it ran on time, and I don't recall any. We didn't have any strikes over there, so it was very convenient, especially when you get on the fast train, the Eurostar. That you go pretty quickly. And then I'd also heard that rail travel in Italy is much more cost effective. Of course, I'm talking. It's been a while since I've been there, so I don't know if things have changed. But oh yeah, Lasher was saying you talk of driving 6 hours to get somewhere. Most of Britain is reachable by train in less than that. Yeah, so that's the size difference. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of driving long distances, but I know some people that's just like no problem. They'll just go down.
Yeah, they must enjoy driving.
Yeah, and that one's not bad because you can go pretty fast. Like I'm thinking we love going to Carmel by the Sea, which is to the south and west of us, and that takes probably a good 3.5 hours for us. So usually, I mean, some people will make a day trip out of that, but we always like to stay overnight if we do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a cooking live stream. That's scary.
Well, that could be the pigs toad in the hole.
Maybe try a British meal. That could be fun, although you know how I get when I cook sometimes. I get all stressed out.
Let me try it.
Things aren't. Yeah, okay. That's right. You did say you'd make toad in the hole.
I did.
I'll film. You cook, I film. What's Michael Reardon? American woman lives in a cheddar gorge. Her husband says she's always gorging on cheddar. Grana, don't put yourself under the stress. Even trying to get ready for the live stream, I was like all frazzled, trying to get things in order, get the tea prepped.
It was a little stressful.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? You're holding your phone.
I wasn't holding my phone; it was over here. But I was like, "How do I start the live stream?" I forgot how to start the live stream. So, yeah, that's what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. Oh, a country pub right in the middle of the country for a meetup. That would be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely want to hit up some pubs while we're there. Yeah.
Definitely.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Was it Jeremy and Tara?
Magic Geekdom.
Magic Geekdom and Walter's World. I think they both recommended always try local food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you have the chance, try the local food.
Yeah, Magic Geekdom, they got to spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful way to do it, to actually be able to go at your own pace and spend a little time in each city.
Nottingham, trip to Jerusalem.
Trip to Jerusalem? We're confused on that one.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Kara have a fab life, yeah.
Yeah.
Pollution by water companies. Ugh. Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Old pub under the castle.
Which pub might that be? Old pub under the castle. Oh, the national anthem of England? Oh, oldest pub in England. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got it. Okay. We're a little confused there. Jerusalem and Israel? Yeah. So. Yeah, 11th century. That's just amazing.
That is.
Yeah. Yeah, the closest we got was the Fat Rabbit in Folsom. When we did the fish and chips review there, a few viewers mentioned that it does have a look like an English pub, so that was kind of fun. That's the closest we can get in our area, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back there.
yeah.
Yeah, we can try their version of a Scotch egg. That's something I'd like to try making sometime. Scotch egg.
That's right. That was another thing you wanted to try. Yeah. Catch up and get some tea.
How do you like it?
Good. It's cooling off now, though. I have this. That's one thing I took this cup because it's supposed to keep things warm, but I didn't have the top on, so it is getting cool.
Yeah. Enjoy the flavor of it.
Yeah. All right. It's actually it's 1:11 now, so we've been going a little over an hour. So maybe we should go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, Sam has to go. Thanks for joining us,
Thank you.
Sam. I think we're going to wrap it up too and let you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. And thank you so much for spending your time with us. We really appreciate all of our viewers joining us and commenting and liking. It's just really wonderful to make these connections from halfway across the world.
Yes. Thank you. Really
Yeah.
enjoy this interaction. Thank you.
Yeah. So see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.